Online course Understanding the Jin Gui Yao Lue. This is Yuk Ming Sung. Chapter 8 Causes, Patterns, and Treatment of Waning Piglet Qi Disease. Overview. This is a small chapter with only one formula. However, this is very significant because it provides foundation for us to address modern neurological issues. My teaching will demonstrate how to comprehend a disease from the perspective of Chinese medicine. The contents will include the etiology, the causation, pathomechanisms, treatment methods, the indicated formulas, and the ingredients. Eight point one, etiology and science. This will be in page 188 from my text, Understanding the Jin Gui Yao Lue, a practical textbook. Line 1. There are conditions calling waning piglet, ejection of pus, fright fear, and fire evil. All four conditions are triggered by fright fear. Waning piglet disease starts from the lesser abdomen, then it surges upward to the throat. At the onset, one suffers as though he's going to die and then return to normal. All of this is caused by fright fear. Now, first of all, we need to know what is waning piglet. There are two words in Chinese characters. It has two explanations. First, it refers to piglets waning aimlessly. The second explanation is it refers to dolphin suddenly upsurging above water. The characteristics of the disease, there are three of them. First, this is a qi disease that triggered suddenly. Second, there is upsurging feeling. The feeling is pretty subjective. It can be chest fullness, chest pain, or a burning sensation in the throat. Moreover, the disease is very painful, excruciating pain. Etiology. Now we want to know what causes the disease. The line clearly states that the causation of waning piglet qi disease is fright fear. So what does the meaning of fright fear? We can refer to the teachings from the Wang Di Nai Jing. Wang Di Nai Jing is a text written before the Shanghanen and the Jin Gui Yao Lue. It summarized all fundamental theories of Chinese medicine 2,000 years ago. Wang Di Nai Jing records 7 humans' emotional and mental activities and call them 7 effects. Each effect corresponds to a specific zhong. If the effects become excessive, they will cause disease. Therefore, by identifying the effect, we know which zhong is diseased. For example, the liver corresponds to the emotions of anger, and the kidney corresponds to the emotions of flight. Kidneys also corresponds to the emotions of fear. So what's the difference between fright and fear? Well, in Chinese language, they are one term, two words. But in Wang Di Nai Jing, it describes fright causes derangements of qi. It relates to the determination, the memory. So when one is frightened, he cannot think or remember things. Where's the key? For example, if there's a earthquake, one loses his mind. Where's my key? Where's the exit door? And fear causes qi to precipitate. When we see a scary movie, we see the we see people will scared to pee or scared to shit, which means that when one is in great fear, we lost control of our bladder muscles. So these two, fright and fear, always come together. Pathomechanism. Pathomechanism in the Jin Gui Yao Lue, we always refer to the disorder of the shang fu, kidney or heart or liver. So in this case, this is a qi dynamic disorder. The qi dynamic of liver and kidney are disrupted. Main signs. What's the main signs of this disease? There are four of them. First, there's qi surging upward to the throat. Second, it occurs suddenly. There's no trace, you never know when it's going to happen. Three, there is excruciating pain. The patient feels very, very difficult. Chest pains, chest fullness, burning sensation in the throat, nausea. Fourth, the disease will resume normal after onset. After the disease, the patient feels normal. Disease position. Where exactly this disease happens inside the body? Okay. In general, it refers to the chong mai, CHONG-MAI, chong mai. So there are meridians. You have to go back your acupuncture basics. Where chong mai runs. It starts in the lower abdomen. The acupoint Ren 4, REN 4, Guan Yuan. Guan Yuan or Chong Mai is regarded as the sea of 12 meridians and channels. The qi and blood will nourish all 5 shang and 6 bowel movements. It has 2 roots mainly. One's going up, the other's going down. The one going up follows the roots of Xiaoyin kidney channels. It goes all the way up to the chest and then going up to the throat. The one going down is from the lower abdomen. It also follows the root or the branch of Xiaoyin kidney channels and go all the way down to the Tai Chong, the acupoint between the big two and the second two. Disease nature. So when we see a disease, we have to apply the 8 principles. the cold, heat, the exterior, interior, yin yang, or deficiency or excess. In this case, it is a cold nature if the heart and kidneys are diseased. This is a heat nature if the liver shunt is involved, because liver depression, liver qi depression, transforming into fire or heat. It also explains why one of those conditions is called fire evil. Why ejection of pus? One of those four conditions, the signs is ejection of pus. We don't know. According to the opinions of the Jin Gui faculty of the Chengdu University of Chinese Medicine, we just leave it alone until further discovery. For example, in 1973, Ma Huangdui in Changsha discovered a tomb, and there's a lots of Asian texts and treasures were found. We may find some clues from there. So we don't want to explain this. (8.2) Patterns and treatment. Each disease may have several patterns. That's how Jin Gui Yao Lue is taught. 8.2.1. The first pattern is liver qi running piglet. In line 2, from running piglet manifesting with qi stretching to the chest, abdominal pain, and alternating heat and cold, Ban Tuan tongue is indicated. So look at the line here. When we see the term alternating heat and cold, it rings the bell that it must have something to do with the Xiaoyang. Xiaoyang involve liver and gallbladder. So in this case, it's the liver. So this one has something to do with the liver. So this main signs, they have qi upsurging to the chest and abdominal pain and alternating heat and cold. We can use Ban Tuan tongue. Ban Tuan tongue also means running piglet qi decoction. To analyze a formula, we need to address two things. First, we address the signs, particularly the main signs. In this case, this is qi upsurging. Second, we address the pathomechanisms. In this case, we refer to liver qi depression transforming into heat. Based on that, we come up with the treatment methods or treatment principles. Treatment principles, we refer to treating heat with cold and treating cold with heat. So here, our first treatment method is down-bearing counterflow. Since the main size is qi upsurging, we want to push down the qi. The first ingredient we use is Li Gen Ba Pi. It's the main ingredient, which is a plum tree's root, peeling off the exterior barks. We only want the white ones. Unfortunately, this ingredient is no longer available in any herbal shops. So we have to use a substitute. We use Shang Ba Pi. This ingredient is very cold in nature. It can address diabetics and can dampen counterfeit. The second ingredient we use is ban xia. Ban xia is known for dampen or descend counterfeit. We also use sanjiang, the fresh ginger, which is well known for its functions of dampening counterfeit and it's very good at checking nausea. So we have 3 ingredients to address the main sign. However, we think might be too much. So the second treatment method is upbearing the clear. We want some herb to counter-check, make sure the down-bearing effort is not too much. We use Gen, Gen, Gen. The treatment method is treating at heat with heat. This is a non-routine principle of treating 4 signs with medicinals of opposite nature. So where 3 ingredients address the main size, we want 1 ingredient to counterbalance. The third method is heat curing. Since the liver qi depression engenders heat, liver heat, so we want to clear the heat, evil. Again, the main ingredient, Li Gen Ba Pi, the plum tree's root, can address the heat. We also use Huang Qi, Huangqin, to assist Li Gen Ba Pi to clear heat. The next treatment method is blood nourishing. Normally, liver qi depression generates heat, which will consume blood. So there is always blood deficiency or blood insufficiency. Jiang Zhongjing has wonderful groupings or pairings to address blood deficiency. He used Dang Gui, Dang Gui, Ba Shao or Shao Yao, Shaoyao, and Chuan Xiong, Chuanxiong. So when these ingredients put together, it will help replenish blood. The next treatment method is relaxing tension and relieving pain. Remember, one of those main signs are excruciating pain. So in the Xiang'an, the Jingfang, there's a wonderful pair of ingredients. Xiaoyao, Gancao, Tang. Again, we use Xiaoyao and Gancao. But remember the ratio. We use more volume of Xiaoyao and less of Gancao. Gancao. So we have a perfect treatment methods to address the disease, the main size of this disease. Clinical application. So at the beginning, we mentioned this formula is good at addressing modern neurological issues. The first one will be neurosis cases. So as long as there are many neurosis cases. As long as we find the size is similar to that of the Piglet Qi disease, which means upstretching qi to the throat, we can apply this formula. Cases like gastrointestinal neurosis or neurogenic headache or chronic enteritis, and even the menstrual disorder. You know, during menstrual period, the uterus, or in Chinese medicine, we refer as the blood chamber, is full of blood. So it's very easy to trigger this qi upsurging issue. The second category will be the depression. Research indicates奔豚or Piglet Qi disease decoction are used to address with good results. The next will be the main size, the Piglet Qi. I have a case study to share here. Remember, this disease is very rare. Like in my 20 years of clinical experiences, I only met twice. So it's very rare. But if you find it, you can treat it with flying colors. A case was in Seattle. A 40-year-old male, he complains feeling qi upsurging to the throat, and there's nausea and very painful when onset. His personality, he is introvert, like keeping things to himself, and he also has frustration with his work. His appetite is good. He has no issues with bowel movement, except he cannot sleep tight. So after a week's treatment with granules of this formula, he reported recovery of 70%, 70. So we continue to have the same formula. After a week, he is totally recovered. So as long as the formula matches the pathomechanisms, it will work. On top of that, we can also apply acupuncture, because acupuncture is very good at addressing the neurological issues like the headache. It can also promote sleep quality very well, particularly for geriatric diseases. 8.2.2 Kidney Qi Running Piglet. Line 3. After promoting sweating, warm needling is applied to further promote sweating. When the needling area contracts, external curl and red nodes appear, running piglet disease will arise as qi surges upward from the lesser abdomen to the heart. Burn one corner of moxie on each node and prescribe Gui Ji Jia Gui Tang. Now this formula is from the Shanghai and the Jingfa. 8.2.3 Imminent running piglet. Line 4. We discuss line 3 and 4 together because they share the same etiology. Line 4. After sweating has been promoted, if there are palpitations below the umbilicus, this indicates the likely onset of running piglet. 茯苓桂枝甘草呆焦汤 is indicated. Both lines have same etiology, which is sweating damages yang qi, kidney yang. In line 3, there are existing yang deficiency. Remember, it's always the case that the patient already have some existing condition. This is yang deficiency existing. On top of that, there is sweating promoted, which damage yang, which leads to co-evil in waiting. That causes qi upsetting. All right, it's a sequence. So when we use Gui Ji, if the co-evil is severe, we can use more Gui Ji, like from 3 liang to 6 liangs. If the interior cold is severe, we can use Yuk Gui, which address more on the kidney yang. In line 4, the existing yang deficiency with phlegm, the patient has phlegm, RHEUN, which is an existing condition. On top of that, there's sweat promoted, damaging yang qi. That leads the rheum are resting in the upper, which means the qi upsetting. In that case, we will address the rheum. We use a pair of ingredients to address the abdomen, the speed use issue. Fu Ling, which addresses the water, and Bai Chu, BAIZHU, Bai Chu, can help replenish the earth or the speed to arrest the water. So this the chapter summary. In line 1,奔豚or the running Piglet Qi disease decoction, the diseased position is in the liver. The shunt is liver. The disease nature is heat. While in line 3 and 4, Gui Ji, Jia Gui Tang, and Fu Ling Gui Ji Gan Cao Dai Zhao Tang, the disease shunt is the kidney, and the nature is cold. So we always have these 8 principles in mind that makes us a Chinese medicine professional. That's the end of the chapter. Thank you.